Hola amigos, we are back and this is the finals for round 3, and this one gets me a little bit emotional because we've worked so hard to get all the way up to the top, and we're gonna have some issues. I recall a few things wrong happening throughout the race, and it didn't go our way one bit. But let's have a look at it. Let's see what we've done wrong, what we can fix. Let's just enjoy the raw footage of my racing. We've cut back on laps for the finals as well. It was supposed to be 12. They always do it. They always do it at Newcastle. They always cut the finals from 12 laps to 10 laps. It's just a thing. We just run out of time, and there's not really much you can do. Still starting off in 4th, still on the outside of the grid. I was talking to my dad, the mechanic. We were talking about how well I took the 3rd heat on the outside in 4th. How I had a really good start, and as soon as we crossed the line, I jumped over to mark my position in 3rd, and we were just worried that we weren't going to get that same luck. We were very, very worried, but he was still giving me some positive encouragement. And it's definitely struggled to be on the outside, but we made it work throughout the whole race meeting, and we've pretty much got to where we deserve to be. And that's top 5. I'm always happy if I'm in top 5. I'd be over the moon if I was in top 3. That'd be the dream. So we've taken a long way around. Just means that not everyone was grouped up, so there was no point taking the shortcut because everyone wouldn't have been in their right position. So they made us go the long way around. We've done our carby, we've done a little warm-up lap, so we're in position. We're getting ready to see if we start. Oh, I was as close as I could have been on that one. Green light, here we go. Oh, no, it makes me so upset. You could hear the screeching. Oh no, we were in 3rd, we had the position in 3rd, we were just in front of him. Car 34, we were just in front of him. He was on our back right tyre, and we heard the screeches of 34. He locked up. He had a bit of a spin, and that's the only thing I could have done in that position. I had to go wide, and if I didn't go wide, he would have clipped my back tyre, and I would have gone 180 and faced the other way. So we were in 4th. We went from 4th to 3rd before first corner. He was still on our back rear, so we couldn't fully cover the line to the first corner. He's locked up. He tried to brake late. He's locked up, and he's just had a bit of a spin. It pushed me off the track, and now we're in 7th. So not the greatest start. Not the greatest start at all. And I remember in my head, I'm still thinking that this is points. All points count, and all points count meaning I could finish first, and in the finals I could finish 6th, but still have the least amount of points, and that would still get me the 1st place. But no, it's not. It's final only counts. Oh, it's so emotional. Oh, and we got to work really hard, and we're stuck behind a P-plater at the moment, 68. Okay, so 1, 2. I'll tell you why I'm counting. So that's 2. It should actually be at 3. We'll go 3, because I know there was one before those 2. 4. Okay, yeah, I'm pretty sure there was one before I started counting. It's when that 68, the one that was just in front of us, when he was on 2 wheels. 4 times I had the opportunity to pass that guy. I could have passed him a lap and a half ago. Instead of being on almost on lap 5 and losing time, we could have been on lap 5 and a lot closer to these 2 in front of us. It doesn't make too much of a difference, because as I've been saying through this whole race meeting, this whole clockwise race meeting, everyone's so close time-wise. If you're too far behind, if you're not in passing zone, then you're going to struggle to catch up. Like, you've got to be in that passing zone. You've got to be in that braking zone to essentially be able to catch up to the people in front of you, to pass. And I'm already too far behind. Like, in my head, I'm still thinking, it's all points count. It's all points count. Just don't mess up. Just don't lose positions. You've got enough high position, like high placings throughout the day to be able to claim 3rd place. Like, and I was running through my head, I was like, I knew 34 was 1 point ahead of me points wise. I was like, he spun out, so all I have to do is be at least 2 positions in front of him, and I've got 3rd place. Like, I knew 5th place, the one that was behind me, I knew he was about 10 or so points behind me, so I knew I had claimed 4th, and I was 1 point behind 3rd, number 34. I just needed to be in front of him at least. I don't think 1 position would have got me. We would have either tied, and it might have gone back on whoever placed higher in finals, which would have been me. But ideally I wanted to be 2 places in front of him. But this is all going through my head. It's like, I've got to be 2 places in front of him. I've got to keep pushing. I've got to make sure I'm in front of him. I can't lose positions. I can't lose time. And at the end of the race, I said to my dad, I think I've got it. I think I've got 3rd. I think I've got it. And he's like, no, I don't think you've got it. I was like, no, I'm pretty sure I've got it. And like, I was looking at the app, I was looking at the points and everything. I was like, yeah, Dad, I've got it. I've got 3rd. He's like, no, I don't think you have. And we went to look at the sheets that came up for the final points and final positions, and it said I came 6th. And I was like, yeah, I know I came. Like, I was talking to one of the officials, like, yeah, I know I came 6th, but where did I come at the end of the day? And they said, oh, buddy, it's final over counts. And my mood or my emotions just dropped. I was like, no, you're kidding. I was like, no, that can't be true. So in my head, I'm like, I was still gonna push, and throughout this race, you've probably, if you're focusing on the race, I am slowly catching up. Well, I was slowly catching up to the 2 people in front of me, and it's the same deal as Heat 3. It might have been Heat 2. But anyway, I wanted these 2 carts in front of me. I wanted them to fight each other. I wanted them to try and pass one another. I wanted them to battle a little bit, because the more they battle, the more they'll lose time, the more I can catch up. And like I said, like I've been saying, that's all I need. All I need is half a second to catch up, half a second each lap. And that'll almost put me on the back of it, like on their doorstep pretty much. And I'm a good aggressive passer. At times, if I don't need to pass, I'll let the person in front of me, I'll push hard enough to make the person in front of me make a mistake. And when they make the mistake, that's when I make my move. If I'm in a dire situation, then I'll be a bit more aggressive and force a hole or force a gap so I can make my own move. So I've essentially got two moods or two two racing drivers. One that's a bit passive, that will be like, okay, I'm gonna make you make a mistake so I can pass you. And then I've got the aggressor where it's like, okay, I need to get past you now. Let's just slide in here and boom, got it done. So at the moment I'm really just wanting to catch up, and I'm going to be the aggressor. I'm just going to pass. But they weren't fighting each other, they weren't being aggressive, they weren't trying to gain a position or anything like that, or they weren't trying to massively defend so they wouldn't lose a position. At the moment I'm just like, I think I started dying off a little bit. I'm pretty sure I'm not catching up. It was like between laps 5 and 7 I was catching up, and then I just at this moment I'm just like, I can't catch up. I just need to make sure I don't make a mistake, make sure I don't come off, and just be a little bit defensive just in case someone tries to dive bomb me and becomes the aggressing passer and passes me. And as you can see, it's the last lap. I gained one position. Well, I mean, yeah, technically I gained a position, then I lost like what, 4, and then I gained another position. It's a very emotional heat. It's a very emotional. It's the end of the race. Finished 6th. I was yeah, I can't say I was too happy with it, but at the same time, like, I had lots of fun. I still got to do some passing. Like, I'm never upset with racing. Sometimes I'm a bit upset with how I perform, but on this day I was really happy with myself. I didn't get the podium, I didn't get the trophy, which is a little unfortunate. I do believe I deserved it, but that's racing. Like, things happen. And number 34, like, I mean, he was very cool about it. He was like, mate, I'm sorry, like, there's nothing I could do. It's like, I explained to him, I said, look, in my point of view, that's the only thing you could have done. You had to brake late to gain that position back, otherwise you would have completely lost it. And I wasn't angry with him. Like, that's racing. He made that risk. Unfortunately it didn't work out, but I think he fought back as well. I think I don't know where he placed, but I'm pretty sure he fought back up to at least around 7th or 8th or something like that. But finished 6th, didn't get the podium. Well, that's it for round 3. Round 4 is going to be in a few weeks' time, so we'll get some videos up for that. In the meantime, I might get some videos up for my new chassis, try and get that up and running. But yeah, please like and subscribe and stay tuned. Peace.